Hi everybody, how are you? My name's Amy Namurlo. I am usually an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. I usually sell amazing $5 jewelry, which is lead and nickel free. But today I am doing a check-in. I'm checking in to see how my beautiful heaven-sent family members are. I hope you're all having a great Wednesday. I haven't sat in the patio all year, and I thought, why not? Why not me? Do, 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 do. Why not me? You can hear the chimes that Martha and Jennifer sent me. And I'm just in the patio this afternoon. I got all of the shipping done. Yes, I got all the shipping done. Who paid up until, what time is it? 12:45. If you paid up until 12:45, all your pretties are in a bag in my car, ready to go to the postie. Hi everybody. When you come on, say hello. We're just doing a check-in this afternoon. I just wanted to do a check-in, and something happened this morning with Harley that I wanted to share and maybe get some feedback from you. You know when you're like so busy in life, your mind's spinning, you go from one thing to another thing to another thing to another thing, and sometimes, hi Christine, hi Sandy, sometimes, hi Tina, hi Julia, we forget to breathe. Do you know how many of us hold our breath throughout the day? Hi Cheryl. And then we're not very much aware of our surroundings. So I have to tell you what happened with Harley this morning. Hey Rhonda, hey Tammy Walker. Yeah, oh excellent, thanks Julia. Thank you Julia, I really appreciate. Thank you ladies for taking care of your business. I love you to pieces. We had another very grateful, blessed week. I will be writing a check tomorrow to the Mental Health of America. I think that's the name of it. It's the big organization for mental health, and we will be blessed with a donation of $1,000. So this month we're doing diabetes, and so if anybody has a reputable charitable organization that you know of for diabetes, please send me a message through the messenger so I can do some. I always vet out the places that I donate to, that we donate to, because it's the sales of what we all do together. Hey Lori, it was somebody's birthday the other day. Hi Lori Giaccani. Hi Lori. Hi Barbara. Oh hi Debbie. So I got a few things I want to share. So this morning, when I get home from treatment, I go get Har and we go do a little puppuccino at Starbucks. Well, the S store. So this morning was no different. Oh, it's today. Oh, let's give Lori Giaccani some hearts and some birthday wishes, ladies. It's Lori Giaccani, one of my oldest customers. It's her birthday. Did you have a nice trip last week, wherever you went? Did you go with your daughter, Lori? Let me know. Looked like you had a lot of fun on your birthday. It's your birthday, it's your birthday, yay! And so Harley's in the back, as she always is. Oh, thank you, Sandy, for your kind words. And I thought, I'm gonna open up, I'm gonna lay the windows down a little bit. And so I did. And then I got to a light. I got to a light. And I looked in my rearview mirror, and Harley isn't behind me. Usually she sits right behind me in the back seat. And I checked my mirrors on the side of my car, and I saw her on the left, and I'm telling you, it's my hand to God, she was smiling. Have you ever seen your four-legged fur baby smile? She was smiling, and she had her face out the window, kind of like had her chin over the window, and she was sniffing, and I'm telling you, she was smiling. And I looked at her and I started crying, and I thought to myself, I was looking at her eyes. You know, Harley's going to be 16 January 15th. I'm noticing that she's aging. Now, Amy, she's almost 16. I know what you might be thinking. Amy, she's 16. But Harley has a very young spirit about her. She does. I mean, my bed's pretty high. She gets up and down that bed at night 25,000, well, it feels like 25,000 times. She gives me smoochies. She'll get down, go in her bed in the living room, come out, get up, smooch, down. I mean, she does this 6 times before we say goodnight. It's our ritual. It's what we do. It's kind of our little thing. Then she went to the other side, the other window. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Martha. And she did the same thing, and I saw her through my right rear view mirror, my right mirror on my car, in my car. And she was having the time of her life. And I thought to myself, thank you, Jesus, for this moment. And I felt like I fell in love with her all over again. Her tail's wagging. She's doing that outside, sniffing all the smells that doggies do. And she was happy. And I thought to myself, this is going to be a good day. Now, how many of you take your four-legged fur babies on a little once around? That's what Harley and I do. I say, Harley, are you ready for your once around? You know, on Wednesdays. Comment below if you all take your doggies for a little joyride. She goes with me every Wednesday. I get home from treatment, we get in the car, and we go. Sometimes she's waiting for me. It's kind of funny. But I've had Har. Well, I met Harley. I met Harley before I met Donald, and I met Macy, my granddaughter, before I met Donald. It's a funny story. If you want to hear it, let me know. Harley was being babysitted by Donald's late wife's sister, whom I was friends with. Hence is how I met Donald and Lucille. Oh, you are? What you getting, Belinda? What you getting? Anyways, that's another story. But so Donald and I would have been together 8 years. Yeah, we would have been together eight years. This October would have been 8. So she's been in my life for 8 years. Yeah. Oh, and you know what? I wonder. So here's the thing. So she gets her little puppuccino, and what I do is I kind of like, it's not very safe, but I'll have my left hand on the wheel, and I'll just be doing this so she can lick it while we're driving home. Because you know, when I get home, I got to work. Or I got things to do. And lately, she hasn't been eating all of it. She'll take a few licks and then she's done. Which in the past, she would lick it till it was clean, right? Lick it till it was clean. But and I wondered if maybe the car was making her nauseated or a little funky. I mean, it's a 12-minute drive round trip. Yeah. And then everybody comes out and says, "Hey, Harley," at the S store. They do. They love her. Yeah, they love her there. Hey, Harley. So, and they know Wednesdays are my treatment days, so. Oh my goodness. Ooh. She is a world traveler. Wow, Tammy, that is so cool. How many of you take your animals when you travel? That's a good question. I don't think I'd take Harley with me if I traveled. No. My Chihuahua, my Rudy Toot Toot, he would have been a good dog to travel with, but Harley, no. No. Oh, I love Sophie. What a beautiful name for a dog. Oh my goodness. Oh, you do, Belinda? Yeah. So how many of you do that? Comment I do, or we do, if you take your animals with you when you travel. There's a lot of, I mean, when I've gone, like in the last few years, when I've stayed in hotels, that's like a big thing now, is taking your pet with you in a hotel. I mean, I think there's certain rooms that they allow for the animals. I used to work in a hotel. It was a Disney property years ago, and I remember that we had like one area of one of our buildings that took animals. Jack Russell. Oh, Barbara. She's only 4 pounds. Oh my goodness. Okay, if by car, yes. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Rosa. How you doing? So yeah, I just wanted to talk about dogs today. You know, I'm going to be doing these live check-ins, but here's the skinny of that, because I'm doing something different. I'm going to bless 5 people on my live tomorrow. I'm going to bless 5 people on my live tomorrow. It's going to be a scroll and roll. I'm going to do 5 blessings. I want to get to 300 comments on this live. I do. I just want to check it out. I want to see if it works or not. You know, we'll see. We'll see. I probably should have said that in the beginning. 9 minutes ago. Oh, I know you do, Jody. Jody's got the cutest 4-legged fur baby. So I got to tell you what happened this morning. So I got up super early, got invoices done, was able to go to my treatment early, checked in, had the same nurse, She smiled. Okay, great. And then Doc came over with the labs in his hand and said, okay, let's do this. And I thought, that's what I'm talking about. Let's do this. Yes! So ladies, hashtag 15. Do a hashtag 15 because that's where we're at now. Hashtag 15. Hashtag 15. I got the juice today. Woohoo! Ha ha ha! Yeah. We didn't have to have multiple conversations. I didn't have to give him my special look. I always talk to my doc at Duke University in Durham. On the way home, it's like a little welfare check thing. Okay, how'd it go? You okay? You okay? I'm okay. And I said to him, what did you say to him? He goes, you don't need to know. It's not going to be a problem going forward. I went, yes! No more drama at the cancer center. Woohoo! Hi, Patricia Corello Rivero. Yeah, no more drama at the cancer center. Oh my goodness, let me just tell you. That was a breath of fresh air. Breath of fresh air. So next Wednesday is going to be hashtag 15. Yeah. So has the weather changed today because it's September 1st? That I want to know. It's cooler here today. It was kind of drizzling this morning. We don't get that very often here. Hi Sharon. Hi Susie. Yeah. Hi Matilda. Yeah. What's the 15? Oh, I have 15 more weeks of treatment, then it's done. Then it's over. Then it's over. Oh, it's raining in Texas? The weather's nice, huh, Sandy? Sandy lives in Vegas, so she knows. I'm sitting out on my patio. Maybe I need to do a live out here. What do you think, ladies? Give me some feedback. There's 51, and I'm not even selling jewelry. Woohoo! Oh, the windows are open in Michigan, Jennifer Peterson? Cool. Yeah, it's nice here today. I mean, it's warm, but it's not hot. We are under tornado watch. And oh my goodness. Oh. Hold on a second. Oh, praise God, praise the Lord, Jody. Oh my goodness, Barbara. 100 in West Texas. A change of pace, 78 and sunny. You like my Faith Over Fear shirt? Oh, it changes in my mind, Judy. 79 in Minnesota. I hope fall comes early. Comment fall if you're ready for fall. Oh, this has been a warm summer. I know those are your wind chimes that you and Jennifer got me. That's what we're going to do. Do an end of summer patio lab. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, remnants of Ida here in New York. Gotcha, Deborah. Oh, thank you. I'm in you're in East Texas. Okay. Yeah, fall. We got a hashtag fall. I did say hi to my dusters. I'm like, hello, dusters. You know my dusters I wear in the fall. Hello, dusters. Hello, long sleeve pants. Hello, sweaters. I'll see you soon. Ha, fall, baby. Fall. Yeah. So yeah, this is my patio, but here's my Kamado. This is a Kamado. It's a smoker. Donald and I put that together. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We put that together. Donald had, he had a green egg. Do y'all know what a green egg is? Oh, I know, because you love your pool, Cheryl. Cheryl DeLuise loves laying in her pool. She always has great pictures of her laying in the pool. I know Cheryl DeLuise. Ooh, 77 in East Tennessee. Oh, excellent, Sharon. So this is called a Komodo. For those of you that are familiar with smokers, see the wood in front of it? It's been sitting there since the day I moved in. I will eventually YouTube it and figure out how to smoke some meat. Oh, okay. Drop from 97 to 81. Yeah. Okay, maybe I will. Oh, you love floating in pools too, Judy? Oh my goodness. And then this is my Weber. So you got the Weber. You know, everybody has a Weber. I took that with me. Hey Amber, trust me when I tell you, when the movers came to move me in here, I already said the Weber comes, the Kamado, and this was a bone of contention. I had to like negotiate this. What? It's not even yours. Oh yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, and then here's my retaining wall in the back. Then I have a retaining wall here that goes all the way down. This is a good sized patio here, ladies. This is a really good sized patio. Oh, nose art on the windows. It's 90 degrees in Anniston, Alabama during the last few days. Let me read the weather in Alabama. Oh, okay, gotcha. Hi, Lynn Chambers. How are you? And then I have, let me show you, I got a fan in here. Can you see the fan? Sorry. So I've got a fan in here, and it's fully covered. Hi, Marty. The wind from Hurricane Larry. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't. I don't have a pull. Hey, Penny. It does. It's nice out here, and I'm telling you, I've been doing this business 2 years. I think I went live once in the other house. Hey, Ginger. How you doing, sis? Hi, Elaine. Oh, I know, right? Yeah. Outside fans are awesome. But we had a nice patio at the other house. This furniture was there, of course. I think I went live there once. Yeah, I think I went live there once. And it had a good size overhang. But I love it. This is a great house for Harley because at the other house we had electric fences until we didn't. Yeah, the landscaper cut it, and then Harley took off, and Donald called me when I was in North Carolina freaking out, and I said, honey, she's chipped. She's chipped. Get in the car, go find her. Unless you need moral support, what would you like me to do? I'm 2,250 miles away. So he got off the phone and got her. He found her. But that's when we realized that the landscaper cut the electric on the electric fence. So then it would have made sense to fix it. So we would always take Harley out, watch her, and then bring her in. We did that for 3 years. I said, Donna, why don't we just get fences put on both sides? Okay. So Harley loves his backyard. Hey, Vicki. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks, Lynn Chambers. Thank you for asking. It's enclosed all the way around, and she can hang out here. She spends a lot of time out here by herself. Yeah, she's such a sweetie pie. I love her to pieces. What do y'all want to see tomorrow? What do you want to see tomorrow? Anything? Is anybody itching to see any colors? I won't be getting, okay, I'll be getting Life of the Party tomorrow, so I'll show it to you Friday, tentatively, because that's a FedEx report. So we'll do Life of the Party on Friday or Saturday, depending on when I get it. Yeah, hi Sue. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, that electric fence was up for 15 years until it wasn't. So browns, greens, and reds. Okay. Okay, let's do that. If you had a choice between brass or black metal, which one would you pick? Which one would you want to see? The gunmetal or the brass? Because those are great fall colors. I did show green yesterday. Let me know, ladies. Is everybody doing okay today? This is a check-in. Is everybody doing okay? Okay. Jennifer says, okay. I have a blessed inventory. Little orange, little brass. Okay. Aw, thanks, Judy. Thanks, Judy. Yeah, so I got everybody's packages done. Okay, sounds good, Penny. Okay, so I'll do some of that tomorrow, some of that black metal. Winner, winner. Winner, winner. Okay, excellent. Okay, we'll do brass. We'll do black metal, because you don't know how to say it anymore. Black metal or... So that's what I do. Hey, Joyce Beavers. So yeah, I just wanted to pop on, do a check-in. Hi, Mary Help. And just to see how everybody's doing. I just wanted to see, Wednesdays I don't usually go live, so. I think Wednesdays are going to be will be our check-in days, where we just check in, make sure everybody's doing okay. You know, we're a family. We are family. Hi, Beulah. Oh, thank you, Beulah. Oh, G metal? Okay. G metal, we could do that. Yeah, there's so many rules. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just don't want to get in trouble, and I don't want any of you getting in trouble. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, I just, you know what, I was doing some stuff, and I looked at the patio, and I wanted to come on. Oh, you fixed a pegboard on wheels yesterday, Sharon? Oh my goodness, that is awesome. I've never thought of that. Pegboard on wheels. That is a great idea, Sharon. Okay, let's lift up Jody. She needs some prayers. Let's give Jody some hearts. Hi, Rose. I'm sorry, Jody. Yeah, I can't imagine. I lived in the country. Well, the only country living I've done was when I lived in Kauai with Vince. And he definitely lives in the country. I mean, he's got 25 fruit and vegetable trees on his property. It goes way back. It's huge. And he could like live on the land. He could live on the land and not have to buy produce all year round, because he's got all of the bananas, papayas, mangoes, avocados, coconuts, of course. He's got all kinds of stuff on his property. Yeah, he could live on the land. Yeah, he could never go to the grocery store. Well, for some things, of course, but you know what I mean. Yeah, where I lived before, there were a lot of coyotes, but here, no. But oh yeah, you know what? I really wanted to wear this today because faith over fear. You know, it's just kind of my positive, let's get it done thing. You know, especially on treatment day. Looks nice today. Oh, thank you, Casey. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I am. I'm gonna go rest in a little bit here, and then I'm gonna go to the Postie, get my hair cut, and go get my nails done. So Wednesdays are my self-care days. Usually, once a month, I get my hair cut, I get my nails done. Yeah, it's kind of my day. What are the schools closed for, Barbara? Yeah, are the schools closed in your neck of the woods? I don't want to get into any controversy or anything like that, because we don't do that here, but I'm just curious. Yeah, it's kind of my self-care. Oh, due to weather. Gotcha. And I was thinking something else. So, Amy. Well, yeah, if you're under tornado warning, I would think that schools would be closed. I don't know. That'd be a question I'd have to ask Vince. I don't know. I would, well, because it's tropical, I don't know. If that has anything to do with it. It might, it might not. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. We just need to take care of ourselves. We just need to take care of ourselves, protect ourselves, be good to ourselves, have time for ourselves, right? Because we're always the last on the list. There's a lot of you that know what I'm talking about. You got the list, and then it's everybody, and then you're on the bottom. Yeah, I did this morning, Penny. Thank you. Yeah, it's like everybody, kids, grandkids, husband, boyfriend, siblings, everybody, and then it's a 1 to 20, and then you're 19 or 20 on the list. I'm going to challenge you to go from 19, 20 to 3 to 2. How about even 1? What do you think? Be number 1? Hey, Karina. Be number 1. Be very aware of our surroundings. Oh. Ugh. I can't even imagine what that would feel like. You're diabetic though, right, Rose? And have your sugar drop like that. That would be very... I've had a history of hypoglycemia, but I don't know if that has anything relatable when your sugar drops as a diabetic. I'm sure it has. I'm sure a diabetic event is far more serious. Oh, oh, oh. Good for you, Patricia. Tammy Walker. So I'm gonna ask a question. If you could, and this might be kind of a rhetorical question or a no-brainer, but I'm just gonna ask it. If you could place yourself on the list, where would you put yourself? If you could place yourself on a list, where would you place yourself? If you had control of that. Well, we do have control of that. We do have control of that. Because we talked about that the other day when I was talking about choices. That we all have a choice. I'm not saying it's easy. Please don't misunderstand me. Because if there's circumstances that are very, very, very difficult, complicated, entwined with many moving parts. Trust me, I'm not saying that. So please don't misunderstand me. Oh my goodness. Good, Tammy. Hi, Carol. Because here's the thing that I always remember. Here's the thing I always remember. Let's give Patricia Corella Rivera, let's give her some hearts. Yay, Patricia. You go, girl. Okay, now I just missed my train of thought. Oh, it's the whole oxygen on a plane visual I always get now, for me now. Before, HN, never. Now, it's the oxygen. You have to give yourself oxygen first before you can give it to somebody else. And that's how I look at my energy. That's how I look at the priority in my life, which is a daily struggle. Let me just say that out loud. Daily struggle, hourly struggle, moment by moment struggle. It's not easy. But it's that whole visual of you have to give yourself oxygen first before you can give it to somebody else. Because how good are you if to be of service if you aren't taking care of you, right? But I don't want it to come off where I'm being flippant or trite about it, because it can be very, it can't be anything. It is difficult. Everybody's circumstances are different. Oh, okay, Penny. Yep. Exactly, Jody. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Patricia. I think that's important. And you know, like I was saying the other day, we only know what we know. We only know what we know. And that is the truest thing I know. Not all of us were raised the same, had the same parents, had the same experience, had the same marriage, had the same childhood, right? We all come from a whole different scope of indifference. And that's that old adage that we had to, when I used to do my trauma work, when I did my trauma grief work, that was instilled in us as counselors, instilled in us. Like if we didn't figure this part out, we couldn't do this part. We couldn't do the job. Was learning how to show up for people, which is very difficult. Because I think as women, we want to fix, we want to make better, we want everything to be better. We're doers. But it's the showing up part, which I think is vital from my own personal experience. Especially in grief or chronic illness. Something that isn't going to go away anytime soon. That showing up part is vital. Do y'all know what I'm talking about when I say show up? Let me know if anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about. Exactly, Jody. That's why I'm saying everybody has their own circumstances. I'm not saying, okay, ladies, just be number one on your list, okay? I mean, really, just be number one. I am not saying that. It is a process. It is a way, it's a totally different way of life. It doesn't, Lynn. You're absolutely right. It doesn't help. And I suffer from both. This is what I'm saying. I think, here's what I'm going to say about it. If we have intention, like if it's our intention to do something, I think that's on the right track. If it's our intention, like good intentions, right? The circumstances have a vital part of that. It's not, I'm not saying you all need to be number one on your list. Just show up, okay? That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that at all. I don't want anybody to misunderstand me when I'm saying here. It's a transition. It's all about transition, the transitioning period, right? Hi, Marissa. Oh my goodness, let's give Marissa Dickens some hearts. Oh my goodness, Marissa. My condolences to you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss, Marissa. Let's give Marissa some hearts. Let's welcome her. She's new with us. I'm very sorry for your loss. You know, when I did the trauma grief work 30 years ago, the gentleman that started our program was a psychiatrist, a young psychiatrist. And he kept seeing people coming into his practice talking about things that had happened to them 20 years prior, a traumatic grief experience. I'm going to just explain this right now. I'm going to explain it the way I know it. And he got to thinking, how can we meet it where it's at when it happens to change the fate of that? Because we all carry all that with us. Our experiences, tragedies, losses, disappointments, the unexpected of the unexpected of the unexpected. It happens every day, all day. And he was saying, what can I do to see if we can meet it right where it's at? Right where it's at. And so he created this organization called the Trauma Intervention Program. And they are all volunteers that get highly skilled, trained how to respond to tragedy in the first few hours. So we went through extensive training. We brought our own skill set in for it. You know, if you have to bring in your own skill set. It wasn't for everybody. But what I learned in the training and what I learned in the 30 years of doing it, it was that he was right. He was right. So he created a program so that those that are suffering from grief, traumatic loss, traumatic situations, and the biggest thing that he saw that wasn't happening is people not showing up. Like, just show up, be present, and allow people to feel what they're going to feel in that period of time. Does that make sense? Grief is the most debilitating 5-letter word I know. Yeah, 5 words. It's debilitating on so many levels. Grief. And when I lost my first husband, knew it was going to happen, had 6 months to prepare it. You're never prepared. You're never prepared. Took me almost 15 years to let him go. Right, yeah, right, Christine. And I had all this, I had all the knowledge, I had education, I had years of experience. And then you know what I realized? For me, I'm going to speak for me. For me, you know what I realized? Why I had him, why I held him for 15 years? It's because I didn't want him to be forgotten. That's what I realized. I wanted to keep his memory alive because I didn't want him to be forgotten. Can you all relate to that? Comment relate if you can relate to what I'm saying. We want, I wanted his memory to be alive still. Just saying. If I hadn't gone to the Pure Heart Weekend at church with my pastor, where I got down to the nitty-gritty of my faith, and I had to look fear in the eye and say, I'm not doing this anymore. I would be holding on to Donald right now, like I held on to Roy. Yeah. Hey, Teresa. Let's welcome Teresa Flowers to the show. And I had less than 3 hours to make a decision for Donald. I had 6 months with my first husband. I had 3 hours to make a decision for Donald. Everybody's circumstances are their own. They're intimate. They're special. They're tender-hearted. They have heart prints that last forever. Right, Lynn? But at the end of the day, and you know what I thought it was too? I thought I was giving them respect by well, my first husband especially. And in Christine, you might not. I mean, your loss is so real and it's still so new. Yeah. And when that word letting go or to let go has so many different facets to it. When you say let go, it's like a stained glass window. When you pop some light in it, you know how it has like a trillion different colors. That's, to me, when the term letting go or to let go, there's so many different facets and colors to that. It's different for everybody, right? It's different for everybody. And then Vicki just named it, claimed it. Everyone moves in their own way and time. Yeah. I know you did, Christina, and I can't even imagine what that was like. So my heart goes out to anybody and everybody who's suffering a loss, going through grief, going through trauma, going through the heart things that are just doing this to your heart. And then there's Cheryl DeLuise, who's going to bring it home because she always does. Oh, Judith, I'm so sorry. Grief is just love with no place to go. When the time is right, it'll hit you. Grief is a reminder that grief is a wonderful, sad, heartbreaking gift. Because grief is love, it's having love, and it's having been loved. See, Cheryl DeLuise, you always nail it. You always bring it to a full fruition. But that's your heartstrings, Cheryl DeLuise. I get up every morning and I always look forward to reading Cheryl DeLuise's posts because they're always so spot on. So spot on. Well, that's the hope, right, Judy? That's the hope. Yeah, that's the hope. You know, I just want the best for all of you. I do. And I'm always here to listen, to pray with, to be a sister. Truly. Yeah, Cheryl always takes it to a level where it needs to be, always. You've got that beautiful skill set about you, Cheryl, which is beautiful. It's one of the many reasons why I love you, Cheryl DeLuise. And you know, it's just doing life together. It's doing life together. Oh, then Patricia just nails it too. Yep. Intention is a good start beginning for those that face challenges. Intent to make change is one way to start a process of what works for you. Whether it's health or ranking yourself higher without guilt. We all walk in different shoes. Be kind to yourself is my food for thought. Message after. All we are, all warriors, different circumstances. Oh, Patricia Rivera. That is, right? Right? We're all warriors with different circumstances. Oh, I love you to pieces. Yeah, they are. Yes, Vicki. I had to be reminded of that the other day, Vicki. Yes, indeed. I was telling Terry about that. I was telling her about that Sunday, as a matter of fact, Vicki. Those exact words. Hey, Cheryl. But, you know, we're better together, right? We're better together. And Heaven Sent is just a group of amazing, beautiful women. It is, Sandy. It is. That's why grief, there's the stages. You know, there's the 5 stages of grief. They don't go in order for a reason, right? I studied Elizabeth Kubler-Ross in college. I did a big study on her while I was going through my programs. And they don't go in order. It's not like a check-off list where you get to bargaining and then you're done. Oh no, the bargaining's going to come back in a little bit. The guilt, the anger. It's like a rotating, it's like, you know what it reminds me of? A lazy Susan. That's what grief reminds me of sometimes, the stages of grief. A lazy Susan. Ding, ding, da-ding, ding, da-ding, ding, da-ding, ding, da-ding. Oh, thanks, Rose. Right? It's like a lazy Susan. Would you agree? It just keeps going around and around and around. There's no checkoff list for that. You know, when my first husband died, I had people tell me, time will heal your wound. I had a lot of people telling me that. Time will heal your wound. Okay. How many of you heard that? Time will heal your wound. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's love is different. They do. Okay, right, Patricia? I'm glad. That's what I call a comb-over statement in psychology. That's like a comb-over statement. Those are the statements like if you're talking to a mother, well, do you have any other children? Can he have more kids? What? Those can be more damaging than, those are more damaging. Well, he was older, so both my husbands were older than me, and I've heard this from both my husbands. Both people have said this about Rory, and they said this about Donald. Well, he was older than you. What? Oh, thanks, Lynn. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Hey, Norma. She's out of pain. Yeah, those are the comments that you just don't want to hear. Those are the comments that we were trained to never say on calls. What we were trained to do mostly was to be quiet. And that took a lot of training. To sit with somebody the first few hours of their tragedy and not say a word unless you were asked a question. Try doing that sometime. When someone's sharing something private, personal, where it has heartstrings, they're visibly upset, they're visibly emotional, try not to say anything and just let them listen. Let them talk. It's not as easy as it sounds. Just be with them. It's the showing up. That's when I say just about showing up, that's what I mean. Our theory was show up, shut up, be present. That's kind of what our training was. Show up, shut up, and be present. Now, the shut up part, I'm not talking to you. I'm just saying that was like a clinical thing that we were trained. But those, I call those comb-over comments. Because a lot of times, exactly, Esther, a lot of times when people are saying comments like that, they're not saying it for the person, they're saying it for themselves. It's to make them feel better or uncomfortable or not sure what to say or what not to say. Now, how many of us, and comment, yes, if you've done this, I've done this 1,000 times in my life, where you say something and you wish you hadn't. Or you wish you could take it back. Comment back if you've done it. And I think we all have done it. We've said something that we wish, it's like an instant response, like an automatic response. Right? Oh man, yeah, it does. The old me did that every day, all day. Yeah. Exactly. But then when I realized how that might affect somebody when you say things like that, and then we're trained to say, we were trained to be like, well, how would you feel if it was being said to you? And so then you hold on to that feeling when you're around other people who are going through what you've been through, and it enables you to say it because you know how it made you feel. Right? Does that make sense? And that was a lot of our training. Remember how that felt. Remember that feeling. Next time you're in a situation with a friend or a colleague or in a professional setting, draw that feeling, and that might enable you to go forward with the response you might have had before. It's all training the brain, you know? But we've all done it, and we're probably going to do it again. I mean, we're human. I think a lot of times it's not out of It's from good intentions. I don't think people are going around everywhere being mean and being disrespectful. I think it's just our intention, our not our intention, but our it's like an automatic response. Oh, uh, oh, thanks, Christine. Oh, oh, Sandy, I can't imagine what they're going through. Yeah, I did. I rest. I mean, when I'm in the chair at treatment, I'm sitting there for an hour and 45 minutes. So, yeah, I close my eyes. I bring my Bible. I just think it's important to be kind when you can, when you're in the position to do so, especially now. Just saying. Well, I'm just grateful that you got notified to be here, Marissa. And here's another thing I want to say. This is a personal thing, not a professional thing. Please don't let anybody take your grief away from you. You earned it. You invested in it. It's yours. You know, Patricia brought up a point. Some people live in their grief. And I used to do support groups. And one of the challenging, and I don't know if anybody's ever facilitated being a leader or in a support group. That's a dance, because there's a lot of vital emotions in support group settings. And I have seen over the years people live through their grief, and it's so sad. And I just pray for them, you know. It's just one of those things. Exactly, Vicki. Oh, okay, Rose. I was that person, ladies. I lived through my grief for 15 years. I was that person, not in a support group setting, but ask Terry. Terry had to hear it for 15 years. Oh, okay. Oh, Sandy, that's so true. Yeah, Judith. Oh my goodness. That's true, Lori. Exactly. There is no shame in asking for help. And support groups can be very helpful. I always say, get a timeline for a support group, a timeline, and look at it where I'm going to begin one. Where am I going, and what do I need to get out of it, if you can. Right? Yeah, you have a sweetheart, Lori Singletary. We all know. We probably all know somebody, huh, Marissa? Like that, and I just pray for them, because it's a hard thing to go through. You know, when love's involved, it just changes everything. When you love somebody, and then you add in the relationship, there's just different facets to it, right? Hi Teresa, I just can't believe how nice it is out here. It's like a nice, comfortable day. Thank you for hanging out with me. I didn't mean to talk so much. I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly, Christine. Perception is a big word. Perception is a big, monster, huge word with a lot of power behind it. Hey, Linda. Yeah. That's a whole nother live conversation. Perception. I know. It's nice. It's probably in the low 80s. It's breezy. Got the chimes going. Thank you for hanging out with me. Oh, I'm so glad, Vicky. This is good for my soul too. Yeah. Hi, Georgia. So I'll bring in some G metal, some brass tomorrow, some browns, and we'll start celebrating the fall. How does that sound? I think it's the 22nd, right? The 22nd of September is fall. Hi, Monique. Hi, Rita girl. How are you? And you know, I was going to say this today. Thank you. I need to say this more often. Thank you for allowing me to be me. You have no idea how freeing and how liberating it is that I could just be me around all of you. I've been paroled. Seriously. Thank you. I don't think I have any tiger eye, but I'll bring in the brown bin. We'll see. Oh, I love you ladies so much. It is. Oh, Vicky, that is so true. Yeah. The good stuff. The good stuff. But I'm glad that it's not always about the jewelry. That might have been what brought us together. Oh, my pleasure, Judy. You know what's super cool is that we can just do life together, which is so much more than the jewelry. Oh, good, Monique. I was thinking about you this morning, right? That we could do life together. We do love our pretties. We do love to see bling and colors and fall colors. And I got a cool Halloween hair clip today, orange and black. There was a bat hair clip that sold out yesterday. There was a green oil spill necklace that left my bin, a heart necklace that left my bin today, but that's okay. Hi, Rena Pierce. How are you? I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. Yeah, it's okay because tomorrow's another day. What company drops new every day, Monday through Friday? Really, if you think about it, what company with the what's the word? With the scale of paparazzi drops new? Oh, thank you, Rayetta. How are you, Rayetta? Another bus is coming. Cheryl always says that. Oh, I'm so glad. I mean, seriously, like they drop 20 to 25 pieces a day, Monday through Friday. The bus is gonna come. Another bus is coming. Yeah. Life of the Party pieces for last month. If you pre-claimed the bling heart, bling earrings, there's 2 other pieces coming. I don't remember. If you did any pre-claims on Life of the Party for August, it's on its way to me. It'll get here tomorrow afternoon or Friday. And just a gentle reminder, I get 10 of each. Oh, I'm talking about, no. July LOP is going to get here. I'll fill bins. I'll let you know when it gets here, so you know it'll be on your invoice for next week if you claimed, did any pre-claims on the LOP from last month. Life of the Party September is coming tomorrow or Friday. I get 10 of each. The company gives us 10 of each. I'll show it on my live, and then I'll do a pre-claim post that afternoon, so you can start pre-claiming. Okay, ladies? Does that sound like a plan? Oh, you got one of those hearts too? Oh yeah, I didn't get it. No, it left my. Was it from today, Judy? Yeah, I had it in my cart. Bye. It happens. It's not a big deal. Oh, okay. Hi, Patsy. Okay. Gotcha. Oh. So, yeah, it just happens. Hi, Patsy Tiffin. How are you? So I have liver cancer, stage 4 liver cancer, and that's what I'm getting chemotherapy for. Yeah. And I've had cancer on and off for 28 years, different parts of my body. But that is what I'm being treated for now. Yep. Hey, Pam. It will, Christine, because it always does. And what they're doing now is oil spill was always a multi-category. Now they're calling it what the primary color is, which I think was pretty smart on their end. So this necklace today was green, but it was oil spill. It had the iridescent oil in it, but it was classified as green. Oh, I'm so glad, Marissa. Thank you for following me. That was so sweet. Yeah. And then that's what's happening. Because some consultants will, when they do their search for new, they'll put in a category. I don't know if I've ever done that. I just have it down now where I can just scan it really fast with my eyes, what's new, what isn't new, and get out. Yeah. So they're calling it a primary color: green, purple, blue, white, pink. But it's got iridescent in it or oil spill. I'm still waiting to find out what black diamond piece Paparazzi is going to allow me to bring back. I probably won't know until the end of the year, I would think. Can't wait to find out what they're going to bring back for us. Shimmer green, yep. Exactly. That's a pretty color. Okay, ladies, I love you to pieces. I'm going to let you go. These live check-ins aren't supposed to be an hour long. I didn't mean to keep you. Sorry. Love you to pieces. I'll be back by between 8 and 8:15 tomorrow morning. I'll be on. Okay? Take care. Love you.